Again, in the third group of the Core Data tab on the ribbon, we have a set of standard units of measure, which are all referenced against measurable items in the cost plan and the bills. What is important about this is that you should note that most of them print as standard 0 decimal places, which means that we print integers, except for the unit of measure tons, which prints 2 decimal places. It is also possible later, when you get to bills of quantities, to change the number of decimals listed against any particular bill item to either 1 or 2, just for that item in your job. Every bill item carries a bill rate specification, which determines how it prints. So if you have a look at this section of the window, it says indicate what this rate spec should print on the bills. So if it's a normal item, it prints a quantity and an amount on the priced bills. It does not print an amount in the tender bills or a spec description. If you have a look at this item, it's called rate only. It prints only a spec description which is set up as rate only, and it will print that across the amount column. Again, rate only with quantity will print a quantity and then the words rate only as the spec description across the amount column. This item is a provisional sum. It won't print a quantity, it will print an amount on the priced bills, and also it prints the amount on the tender bills because it cannot be changed. It is a provisional sum allowance. There is also not applicable, there is also budgetary allowance, and these are set up one by one so that they print the correct descriptions and leave out the quantity when it's not required. Included prints a quantity and then prints the words included across the amount column. And this item is provisional sum percentage, and it prints only an amount and only on a priced bills of quantities. Remember, none of these descriptions will be output on your bills. The only description that will be printed on your bills is this description, I beg your pardon, at the bottom, and that's only if it's filled in. As a matter of interest, you might like to have a look at this data in a slightly different form. When I hover over the quick access toolbar, you'll see that various relevant buttons are enabled, and this one that I'm hovering over now is to flip my data from form view, i.e. one record at a time, into what is called Datasheet View. Now let me just expand this for you, and what you'll see is that it shows the data in a grid, so that in fact you can compare quite easily what the different rate specs actually do.